used to think that the men who self-exalt themselves are those very boastful and arrogant people. They always boast about the position they have, the money they have, the status they have. No. Well, that is the direct meaning. Plainly understood, that is self-exaltation. But later on in my life, I began to realize what is self-exaltation, because you care about this self so much. And you only want to satisfy this self in you. So it is also self-satisfying. You will want to satisfy everything about this self. It is wanting everything, and people want different things. Tangibles and intangibles. Some people want money, social status, bright future for my kids, for my wherever, something material. But some other people will say, oh, no, I don't want all these things, but I just want, to be loved, I just want to be understood, I just want to feel useful. Is that a self also? Yes, it is still the big I. So I began to think through this, and throughout my pastoral years, and I came across people. When I look at them, initially at first look, I would want to pity them, empathize with them. They look so weak, so sorrowful, fragile. They seem so harmless. But when I'm with them, and pastoring them, slowly I began to realize there is something in them that draws everyone's attention to him. When they sit right here in the midst of crowd, everyone's attention will be drawn to them. They're afraid they'll get angry. They're afraid they'll be sad. They're afraid. And some people I came across, they look so weak and fragile. Sometimes when I just praise him, come on, brother, I think you're great. Thank God for you. No lah, I'm not great lah. You're better lah. I'm lousy. I'm not good lah. Not as good as you. No. Then later on, I realized that's self-satisfying, because the way he reacted is not humility. The way he reacted is to draw everyone's attention, encouragement to him. He wants people to encourage him. And for such a person, you realize, because they're so full of yourself, the next time you praise them of the same thing again, they feel nothing much already. And for such a person, I'll stop encouraging them. And I'll tell him, yes, you must know you are evil. Yes, right. There's nothing in you that is worth the praise of God other than Christ himself. And only when I say that, it will bring people to their senses. If he understands what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is very true. I'm trying to point all of us to this sense of selfness in us. Because everyone wants different things. You get what I mean? And because they want different things, they reacted differently. But it's all to get themselves to feel good, to be exalted. You cannot satisfy a person with certain sets of conditions. Because if you're going to say, okay, because you are so gentle, what if one day I'm not gentle? What if one day I'm not this way or that way? So the love that God gave to us is conditionless. Am I right? Love you for what you are. And when you have received that love in you, yes, it's everything. God, you in me. Your love for me is everything. I'm satisfied. I hope this gets into you. Okay? Because sin at its roots is this big I.